Three, two, one. The KickbaQ Podcast, episode 5, with your hosts, Nicholas Hoffman and Michael Blakemore, and our very special guest, good friend of ours, if I can call you a friend, Young CiD. Welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the show.
What's happening, man? Appreciate y'all for having me.
If y'all notice, Isaiah's gone. Isaiah had to work tonight. He picked up a shift and he wasn't gonna pick it up, but they threw some money at his ass, so he had to do
hey,
it.
hey, the bag's the
So,
bag, man. The bag
yeah,
is
the
the
bag's
bag.
the bag, man. I would have did the same shit.
You gotta get right to it, man.
Yep, yep.
Man. So Zach, man, what you got coming up for us, man? I know they just heard
Uh,
"Ain't No Love."
yeah, ain't no love. That's a little single I got with my boy Mike right here. It's gonna be on the next little project. If everything goes as planned, hopefully it's coming this month. Like I said last time, January 26th. That's my birthday. So as long as I get that last beat, we good.
What you mean last beat? You still got a song you waiting on?
I need one. I need one. I need one beat. I just need to buy it.
You just need to. You already know what it is.
Yeah, I already got it. The song's already made.
Okay. Okay. So I feel you with that. I did the same shit many times, many times.
Yeah, the song's already made. I
So you
just
got
gotta
a
buy
you got
it.
a name for the project?
To be happy again.
Anything you could tell us about it, man? Any kind of details? What it's about?
Not shit. Nah. It's more. It's like a. To make a long story short, I guess I just say it's been through a lot of different forms, and a lot of songs have probably been taken off of it or switched into something else. But I say that it's music from my soul for real.
Mhm.
Like everything I've been going through, the things I didn't want to say to people, the conversations I didn't have with people, conversations I had with myself, even. Like a lot of that stuff is on this project, and it's real personal. So I'm just I'm ready. I'm ready for other people to hear it for real because I love it. I feel like it's some of the best music I've made so far. Not to hype it up or nothing, but I'm my own worst critic. So even the ones I don't like, it's like I'm like, man, this is up there.
Yeah. No, I get that, man. How long? I know you kind of the person that would take a long time to work on your stuff, man. How long you been working on this album itself? How many times? I mean, last time we talked, you said something about it taking a lot of forms. But how
Mhm.
long? Like, could you give us a month estimate or even a season estimate of how long you've been working on this?
Since since I came up with the idea,
Yeah, just started putting pen to the paper. Beginners.
so after I dropped Vibe Town, I had just came back from Mississippi,
Mm.
and I mean, for those that don't know, whatever, I had a tape called Vibe Town, blah blah blah,
We gonna
and
get
I
to
had a
Vibe
lot
Town.
of right. I had a lot of mixed emotions around that time, and then coming back, I really slowed down making music, and I just started just pinning out everything that I didn't say to people, all my emotions, good, bad, ugly, anything, things that I would never put out, and I was just putting everything on paper, and I guess that be since 2019 or 2018 probably. I get my years mixed up about when I was in Mississippi and when I was back home, so
I get you,
it could have
man.
been even earlier than that.
What would you
So
say the earliest song was made that is going to be on the album right now? If you like, say, obviously the album can change within before your birthday. You know what I mean? But right now, what's the earliest song you got on there?
there's one. Well, I'm not gonna say that one because that's not really the oldest. The oldest one would probably be is something I call the intermission. It's gonna have a different name on the actual project, but right now it's called the intermission. And I made that beat a long time ago, and I've always had this melody in my head for it. But when I actually went through some stuff, had a kid and everything, and grew up even more, it took a different form. So I
Mm,
say it's that one.
I got you.
And I've had that beat forever.
Nah, I hear that, man. I mean, I can relate really hard. For instance, I've been working on the same album since 2020, so I can relate, man.
Yeah,
And it's not as long,
it
but I get what you mean by it.
it
Sometimes
be
you just
like
gotta.
that.
Is it pressure that you're worried about sometimes, or is it just timing?
Pressure like how?
Uh, like for instance, you could. I know some artists who feel pressure about dropping, worried that it isn't their best work, and if they're gonna put out a project, that project needs to be their best work compared to a single. Is it that you're worried about, or is it just timing wasn't right?
Be like the pressure of like, cause like I don't know, like when you're in love with your music and
Mm,
like you got a fucking hit on your hands and you're like you're frustrated that you don't have the financial means to be able to put that in front of people and force them to be able to hear that kind of pressure of not
yeah.
being able to reach its full potential. So you're trying to wait till you're kind of there to be able to even kind of hang with that because like blowing up organically is fucking hard nowadays. It's
Hmm.
you don't see it unless it's like on TikTok to get lucky and blow up on some shit like out of nowhere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But like
yeah, for real.
there's so many genuine artists that nobody ever heard that nobody will ever hear. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? That are good as fuck, but they just
Yeah,
weren't
for real.
rich. They weren't
Uh,
selling
s-
good.
I mean, sometimes it is that type of pressure. Other times it's just I don't like what I'm making at the time. Like I know what I'm going for, and I know what I want to do, but what I'm making just ain't up to my standard.
mm-hmm.
And that's why a lot of verses get changed, a lot of beats get changed, songs get remade, blah blah blah. And it does take me a while. It's taking me longer now because I was uninspired for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of in this rut, and actually, thanks to Mike, Charles, K Vic, whatever y'all want to say, everybody, you know what I'm saying? They got me
She is, baby.
back on the mic for real. SGS got
Yeah,
me back in. So
very
it,
very motivational people right there,
yeah, absolutely, for sure, for sure. It's the game, you know. It's how
for
it's
sure.
always been. It would just it always feels good when there's a positive reception. It lets me know that when I make something, especially with Vibe Town happened because it was the first time I really, like you said, did that whole getting in my bag and really spitting about shit,
Mm-hmm.
and it made me realize that there's a crowd for everybody, and if it's hard, it's hard. Nobody can deny it.
Facts.
So
No,
I
I
just had to
get
break
that.
that wall down.
All right, Apple versus Android, bro. Which phone would you rather use? We're talking about phones here.
Apple,
Michael,
Apple
you
all
probably
the
the
way.
same, huh?
Say, are we gonna say why, or are we just gonna say the answers
Well,
and then talk about
if
why?
we if we if we if we all, I think we all gonna agree on this. But we can do wise first. Yeah, we can do wise first.
I
Why?
think we're all gonna agree.
You don't think so?
No.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Tell me why, young Sid.
I
Why
I
Apple?
think. Oh yeah, go Zach. I forgot that I just said that.
I'll say this. I'll preface it with this. The only reason I would use an Android is because the accessibility to my music is easier.
Mm,
But with Apple, I've just gotten so used to it, and everything's kind of streamlined through Apple in a way. And I don't know, it makes life easier for me.
I
When I
got
had an
you.
Android, niggas ain't love me, man.
We could be in
When
the
I
group
got an
chat for
iPhone,
long.
I couldn't even be in the group chat, bro. I couldn't even take no pictures, bro.
Man, Mike,
But
what's
nah,
your
yeah.
verdict, bro?
Nuance little answer real quick. So I would definitely I forgot what we were talking about. No, I didn't.
Apple versus Android, man.
Them
Phones,
dabs, boy,
man.
them dabs will kick your ass on the street,
I
boy.
can't do it before
No,
shows
so I
anymore.
would definitely. So right now, I'm using an iPhone. Right, I would have an iPhone right now. But if I was choosing what's better, I think Droids are better. The only thing that makes the only reason I have to have an iPhone is because I have like the show shit and like all the media shit, and most of
Mm,
these apps look like a Minecraft character from a droid, even though most droids have better cameras than fucking iPhones. Like most of the new ones have better cameras, but you have to export your shit and all that. It's a bunch of fuck
Mm,
shit. You can't like take a picture on your story or something. You have to take the picture and upload it from your gallery. It's just too much fucking work when you could just whip it out on your iPhone. So
yeah,
that's really it. But like, dude, if droids were fucking, I don't know, dude. Google rules, man.
I hear you.
Email all that shit.
I like the accessibility of Androids. You can download emulators on that bitch. You can do whatever you want.
exactly.
Do whatever you want with the
Man.
You can
Android.
have iPhone on that
Yeah,
motherfucker
you
if
can
you
have an
want.
If
iPhone.
you wanted to, yeah,
Yeah.
for
Have
real.
iPhone on that bitch.
My gut feeling wants to go Android because I haven't had an iPhone since for like 1 year in like the eighth grade. You know what I mean? But
Mm,
I will say Apple's one of those things with phones where like it 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 is so obvious to know which one is the new one and which one is the good one compared. And Android, you got to know like 7 different companies to figure out what's the new one and what's the important one. I don't know. I'm not in the phone universe. You know what I mean? I know what's good and new with video games and music or some shit, but not with phones.
This
So
friend works at Verizon, so I got the drop. If I didn't, my opinion might change.
I hear you. So
Yeah.
I want to say Android, but right now I'm gonna say Apple because I know I want an iPhone for the camera, so I could stream. I could do it in 4K. That's pretty much. You could probably do that shit with the Android. I'm just so ignorant to it that I really wouldn't know.
Right. It's been forever since I had an Android.
Yeah,
I was an Android kid. I was an
Still
Android kid
am.
up until like I got my baby mama, bro. That was when I got an iPhone.
Like even the Boost Mobile shits back in the day used to be fucking fire. Like they were good phones. And,
Yeah.
Or not the Metro PCS or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
that shit was good ass cameras. But you have to export everything. It's annoying.
We're gonna do PlayStation versus Xbox.
PlayStation.
Xbox,
all
bro.
day.
Xbox.
Yeah, man.
But
I'm glad you already knew that. Fuck
Yeah.
you.
You played a game like this.
No, bro, you guys play the
all
game.
fucked up
I gotta
and
charge
shit.
my controller now. Face ass. Dude, you guys wait.
nigga.
Let me ask a few questions before we continue. Is there
Xbox
still
not die or
is
something?
there-
They got invincible batteries.
a monthly subscription for PlayStation? Like there was in the
Not if you-
PS4.
Not if you're a real nigga and bought a yearly subscription.
So there is a subscription. Okay.
Yeah.
I know you guys
The
have like the
PlayStation
PS Plus, right? That's the free games.
That's the subscription. Yeah.
Yeah,
But you don't
and
need a
there's
subscription to play online or go on like parties.
Not on every game,
No,
but most of the big games, yeah.
most of them you do.
Okay.
The
And
ones that you would want to do it on, yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. So like I'm thinking about getting the PS5, but the main reason is for single player games, and I think I really am not convinced that there is much of a difference between the two consoles at this point. Because I heard the new Xbox, the more expensive version, is the best console running wise, but the PlayStation has all the fucking games. So I'm really not convinced that there's a huge difference between the two. Besides, what kind of games are you trying to play, and which one are your friends playing? You know what I mean? I think that's really what comes down to it for me.
Not even anymore. All the fucking games are cross-platform, so
Yeah.
it's just what you grew up on, what we're used to. We're a bunch of old heads now. So
Yeah.
it's fucking
I'm trying to get the
whatever
new.
you're used to playing on.
Yeah, we gotta
I
get a
grew
Switch.
up on PlayStation. I had an Xbox for some years, but it was like the years where I was doing drumline and shit, and I wasn't even playing the game like that.
What made you go to PlayStation?
I grew up on PlayStation. Like I'm saying I had an Xbox for like for some years. Like in high school, like late middle school, early high school, I had a PlayStation. And then my brother went to college. He took it with him, and then I had a PlayStation again after that. But I grew up on the first PlayStation, PlayStation 2, PS3, all that shit.
Zach, do you have any of the newer consoles, or are you on the PS5?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I'm on a PS5.
I'm the only one who hasn't upgraded, bro. I'm the only one.
Bro.
I'm holding it down. I'm holding it down over
You're
here.
good, bro. Hold it down.
Man,
AV switchy.
you go ahead and do that because look, there's gonna be a whole nother version that's gonna come out.
Exactly.
It's 2024.
It's
Is
gonna
it,
be
is
better
it
than what
really
we got.
2024?
Yeah, let me Google
Yeah.
it. I keep telling people this, and I gotta make sure I'm not.
I might not
I'm
get
pretty
one
sure
then.
that's what I
If it's
saw.
gonna be a
'Cause
year
it's-
for the new one, I might
'Cause
just
it's
wait and get it day one.
It's the black one, right?
I can't agree
It's
or
a rape
disagree.
thing, okay.
I'm just okay. All right, all right, man. All right, man.
I
Can't
don't
say
know
shit
what
out
to
here.
do. And by the way, for the one that we're omitting, I think it is the first one. For the person who's texting me about it. No. Did you figure out the year for that?
Yeah, it just says 2028.
God damn! All right, I'm gonna get a new one then. I'm gonna get one of the newer ones.
That's still pretty soon though for like
Yeah, comparatively.
for next gen console.
Yeah.
Next first quarter of a generation console.
We might only get one fucking Skyrim game before then, which is stupid.
We might not even have GTA 6 by then.
Yeah, we might.
No, we're not. We're not. No, it's no might to it, nigga. We not gonna get
They
GTA
might do a
6.
joint.
Well,
They
they've
might
been-
do a joint release.
Haven't they been?
It's
Haven't
good.
they been talking about GTA 6? Like they've been showing gameplay and stuff. Isn't it like
No, 'cause
actually
it got leaked.
worked?
Nah, it got leaked.
Like the
Oh.
whole shit got leaked. Like there's like hours of footage from it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. And it was like pretty bare bones, like the skate game that got leaked. Do you guys remember when that skate
Nah, it
game
looked
got
pretty-
leaked?
Yeah, I saw the skate
I used
game
to-
got leaked.
I used
So
to
is
love
Xbox
skate,
only?
bro.
I don't know if it is Xbox only, but I do know like everything looked horrible and everyone was mad about it. But they don't realize that when you're making a game, it's gonna look shitty.
Yeah,
You're
it's
just
a
trying to get
fucking.
the
It's gonna
It's
gameplay
not
look
even
down.
a
bad, yeah.
beta. It's
Yeah,
not. People are mad about betas. That's not even a fucking beta of a
no,
beta. You know
Right.
what I mean?
not even close to
Exactly.
it. That
I'm
shit's
mad that I can't play that Rick and
Z.
Morty game.
I
What's that shit called?
no,
Yeah,
don't
High
be
on
mad.
Life.
Don't be mad,
I'm
bro.
like,
High on
I'm pretty sure
Life.
I can't play
Don't be
that.
mad.
I
I
want
played
to
it.
play it so bad.
I beat it. Nope. Let me tell you guys this right now. If you're a big Rick and Morty fan, you're gonna be disappointed because it's nothing to do with Rick and Morty, obviously.
I know that. I've
But
watched
Right.
hella
it's
gameplay
just
on
the
it.
world.
It's from.
Are you
It's
guys
just
RPG fans? Because
yeah.
Dude, we
it's
watched
not
the.
a
I'm
real
saying I watched like
RPG. It's like
2 hours of gameplay on
Borderlands.
that shit.
All right, if you guys are into Borderlands but Rick and Morty, go for it. You know what I mean? But I'm just
Yeah. That's
saying,
that's
don't get
that's
your
that's
hopes
what I
up.
That's what
want.
I'm. That's what
Oh,
I want to play.
all
That's what I
right,
want to play,
Borderlands.
bro.
all
Cause
right.
look, cause look, check it. I played because this same company or whatever these people that did that. Bow. There's a game called
I'm
Trover
playing.
Saves the Universe,
Uh-huh.
and it's basically Rick and Morty, but it's not Rick and Morty, and I love that game.
Okay.
So
So you know
They had that
your
show Polar
backstory with the
Opposites.
developers.
yeah, like I'm into gaming and shit too. Like I'm into a lot of different things
Oh,
other
for
I
sure.
outside
fuck
of
with their
music.
development team. Cause
For
they,
sure.
you
Yeah,
know that show Polar Opposites is about the same team.
yep.
And
They got
yeah,
a.
I just learned
I'm
we were
fucking with
talking
them.
pre-show. I just learned that you're into Final Fantasy, bro. Um,
Yeah.
the amount of people I know that would try to get me onto that is ridiculous. But give me a 1 to 10 right now if you were to recommend it to me. I will play it if you give it a 10 or like a good rating. Give me a 1 to 10.
I'll give it a fucking 10, bro. I'm
Really?
gonna give
Wait,
it
what
a
game?
I,
You
I'm
said
gonna give
Final
it a
Fantasy
10.
14?
Final Fantasy 14, but
Yeah.
it's only if you're into those type of games.
Well, it's
I'm gonna tell
MMO,
you,
right?
What about 1 through 13? You gonna play that first? 1 through 13?
Hell no.
Or you
no,
just gonna start at
no.
14?
Right
Start
at
at
14.
14 because
They're not
14.
chronological like that, are they? They don't. Their stories don't matter as
Nah,
much.
nah, not as much. There's like callbacks and shit like that, and
Like Star
like
Wars.
Like a
yeah,
Yakuza.
Easter eggs.
All over the
Yeah,
fucking
I
place.
love, I love, I love Yakuza.
Yeah,
Like I
Yakuza's a great
wanna,
game series.
yeah, bro. I'm on 5 right now.
Tay is doing the same thing as you are and playing through all of them. He's been talking to us about it. I played Zero, which I think came after a
Zero's
bunch of them.
fire.
I played
Yeah,
Zero. I
Zero's
played
a prequel.
Like a Dragon. I got addicted to, bro. I got addicted to Like a Dragon so fast, and I understand it's not
Yeah,
like any of the other ones, but whew, man, I got addicted. It's right around the
it's
time I was
good.
like in my Asian culture fetish type of shit. Uh,
Word.
so I definitely fuck with that hard. Next one. Would you rather live in the city or the country?
Country.
Country.
Really? I'm a
Yes.
city person.
Yeah.
Explain the country, guys.
I hate
Go
niggas.
ahead, Mike. I'm about to say
Bro,
about I want to be out
bro,
the
I
way.
live. Bro, look, I used to be the same as you. I was like, man, I want to live in the city, bro. And I moved out to the country. Remember, I lived in the country.
Mhm.
That's my place I've ever lived, bro. You're out the fucking way. You get to go out to your yard, let your dog run around. You get to have your kid's birthday in your yard without the fucking city coming and fucking your shit up. You know what I mean? Like I had like 3 inflatables in my front yard for my son. Now I got this little ass fuckery in here. I can't even do anything in here.
I hear
You
that.
know, but like I definitely love living out in the country. I was right by the lake too, shit
Mhm.
like that. It was just cool. I was going fishing a bunch, shooting a bunch, all
Every
that
single
shit.
time I was going to your house, it was like I was repeating trauma going over that lake. I was like, my best friend died here. My best friend died here. And just going to.
That.
Why? Why?
Stop
Why the
it. Start
country,
off
Zach?
me.
Why the country, Zach?
This nigga
Man,
going to
bro.
hell.
What? Why the country, Zach?
Pretty much same thing for real because you're out the way. And growing up, I lived like kind of in between city and country. So some of my aunts and uncles lived in the city. Aunts and uncles, cousins lived in the country. Going to the country, it's just out there. It's peaceful. It's quiet. Not much going on. And go out there and smoke and go into anything you want to do. Just like you said, it's cool. It's a type of freedom.
I hear that.
I've
I
worked a lot in the city. That's why I kind of like don't want to live in the city. 'Cause I've worked around that shit. I've been around a lot of late night city life, and that shit's not fucking fun to me.
No.
I hear that. I guess when people talk about city life, it like really depends on what kind of city life you mean. Do they think like city life like you living on a main road, or do they think like city life of like you're technically in the city within city limits, but your backyard or front yard doesn't look at a building that people shop at. You know what I mean? And
I
I think
consider that the city compared to the country. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, I
Mhm.
definitely say city, and I think that's the kind of
In our
city I want to live
situation.
in. I know me and my girl, we've been talking about, we've been planning moving to Washington State, and we found a city we like. How Spokane is the city we like. If anyone knows
Spokane,
about that,
Washington,
Okay.
yeah,
the
we've been
fucking hood.
nah, nah, nah. We did a lot of
Yeah,
research.
bro.
I do
There's
way too
like
much
6
research, bro.
seasons of Cops from Spokane, Washington. There's like
There
six or
is.
seven of them
There
bitches,
is. Crime
bro.
rate's really low now. Crime rate's really low.
All
I
those episodes help. That was a part of
man,
it.
you know what's
I watched
crazy?
the shit out of
I
Cops.
didn't even know there was seasons of Cops there. Now I gotta look those up. But
Look those up. I love Cops. That's my dude, I love that show. It sounds like some narc shit, bro. But I grew up, any black person grew up with their granny
Grew up
watching that shit
watching
in the living room,
Cops,
bro. That shit's in the
Law
living.
and
It's just
Order,
nostalgia. It's
everything.
something I like to fall asleep to. It's just nostalgia that channel. Just if you turn on fucking Spike, or I guess it's the Paramount Network now, but still, you turn on fucking one of those channels or TNT when that was a channel.
Yeah.
Boy,
it's like
you gonna
background
watch.
noise.
You gonna watch Cops. They
Hmm.
had Cops Unhinged.
Have you
It
guys
was like just like crazy shit.
there's a YouTube channel called Police Activity, and it's very like not safe for work, and they show like
Hmm.
actual killings and all that
Yeah,
type
I
of
watch
shit.
all that
I got
shit.
Yep.
addicted to that for like months, and then I started playing it at my
Boy,
friend's house, and they were like, "Dude, you have to turn this off. You're getting us spooked." And I was like,
you're
"All
triggering me.
right, no more police activity." And I just haven't
You,
watched it
bro,
since.
look
But
up
Man.
active self protection. That page is the craziest shit on YouTube.
I'm gonna look it
It's
up
it's
right
the
now.
same. It's the same thing, but they
Yeah.
break down like all types of shootings, like
Oh,
robbery shootings, all types of shit. It's crazy.
are you guys into those interrogation videos?
Yeah,
Uh,
the JCS and shit. I
yeah,
love shit like that, dude.
yeah, those are huge.
I'll probably watch one tonight, dude. I'll watch a lot of them
Yeah.
because they come
They
out
just
so
pop up
much.
on
I watch them all
YouTube.
the
A
time.
bunch. There's like a million different channels that do it now. So they just pop up on YouTube, and I'll catch myself like, did I already know about this one? But someone else is telling me about the case now.
Hmm.
That shit happens way too much.
Yeah,
Uh,
I know about some cases. Boy, I know some case law. They might as well go ahead and pass me on the bar and let me be a lawyer and make some money.
let's do movies versus the bowling alley. Let's talk about which one's the better date, going to the movies or going to a bowling alley.
Movies, baby.
Bowling alley.
Ah, hell no.
Nah. Nah, nigga.
Think about it, bro.
Nah.
Listen to me. Listen to me, bro. Think about it. You get to the bowling alley, bro. You done got fresh as hell. You clean as shit, boy. You gotta take off your shoes and put on them ugly ass booties. It fucks the whole fit up. You don't even look as good as you did when you got there. And you're in the light. That shit's well lit most of the time for safety and shit.
Yeah.
There might be some old people right beside you, but you go to the movie, bro. Most places have the kiosks now. You get to choose your seat and see where people already bought tickets. Sit far away, get a good old fashioned. I'm just kidding.
I mean, I kind of agree in some ways, man. I think the movies is better, but also like it depends. Is it a first date?
That's what
Uh,
I was thinking.
yeah, because if it's a
Because
first
first
date,
date, you
change.
never go to the movies.
No, you can't.
First date is the bowling,
Yeah,
but if
if you
if
do
it's
a
like
movies, you have
third
to do it
date,
after something else. You have to go eat then movies,
Yeah, then
or you have to
movies.
go bowling then movies. You can't go to movies
Yeah.
immediately on the first date because then
you can go
you
movies
getting
and
too
go
forward.
home. That's what you can do. Go to the crib, go to the movies, and go to the crib.
No, man,
Cause I'm not
why
going
go
out to
home? You
eat
at
because
the
the
movies.
popcorn gonna be like $18. I went and saw Avatar last week. That shit was tagged.
Man, I've been wanting to see it. Is
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
good?
Avatar was taxed.
Break it
Bro,
down.
the concessions cost more than the movie tickets. No fucking
Man.
joke. It was like 17.50 for a large Coke. I said, bro, are
I
Right
was
here
y'all
in
about to
dead
say,
town?
ass,
Here in town?
nigga? Yes,
dude.
in Lebanon. I said, are y'all dead? It was a large Coke and a large popcorn, 17.50. I
God
said,
Yep.
bro.
damn. You
Yeah.
shared that
Large
I
drink
was
bitch?
in
was
there
Did
like
you
for
share
the
that
nine.
bitch with your girl, or
popcorn.
did
Yes, it
you?
was my girl and Blake.
Oh,
My
did you?
girl, Blake, and then yeah, it was me, my girl, and Blake were eating that popcorn, and Blake's brother and his girl were over there eating their own popcorn or whatever. But I was in there fucking it up.
I hear that. Now, is
I
Avatar
threw up
good?
that night. I think it's because of how much popcorn I ate, but we also got drunk and watched some football before. So
Now that the allure isn't, look how good these graphics are, and look how good this looks. Is the Avatar actually good?
bro,
I've heard mixed reviews.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll tell you this because I kind of had a mixed review on it, but it wasn't like bad. I think it's a great movie, but it's not as fucking. People were saying like it's a masterpiece of a lifetime, maybe visually, but like the story's kind of fucking anticlimactic at the end, bro. It's kind of fucking. It kind of leaves you. I'm not gonna spoil the end of it
Oh,
for
they're
you,
doing a
but it kind
third
of
one
leaves
next
you.
year. Next
Yeah.
2024, they've already said they're putting out
Yeah.
the third one.
Yeah,
Well, the way,
good.
yeah, because the way that goes, it has to be more.
Yeah, it's got to be more. That's what I'm saying because it wasn't like I'll say this: the big fight wasn't as big as I thought the big fight was
Don't
gonna
ruin it
be.
because my girl's watching and
I
she
said
still
I'm
wants to
not gonna
watch it.
ruin it.
She wants.
The big fight's not as big as the big fight as I thought the big fight should have been. Given this nigga waited 10 years to make this shit, I
Yeah.
thought it was gonna be
Yeah.
like a Transformers Decepticons fight scene underwater type shit. I thought this shit was gonna be going the fuck down for real, but it was a lot of not that. So I'm not.
I mean,
That's all I'm gonna say.
there's still blue cat people at the end of the day, bro.
Mhm.
It looks good as fuck. It's really visual. If you like, I'm a guy. I like cinema a bunch. I already told y'all about that, but I loved it because it was like really visually
Hmm.
pleasing. But the story kind of left me wishing there was more.
I hear that. Mm-mm. Let's talk.
Per se.
Let's talk. I'm gonna skip this next one. Uh, Nike versus Adidas. Which one would you rather wear? We're talking kicks here.
Oh,
I would
kicks.
rather wear Nike, but I can afford to wear Adidas more often.
I don't even think I have. I don't think Vans.
Yeah, I was gonna say if there was any other thing, I'd wear like Converse first, and then maybe give me some Doc Martens. But if I had to
Well,
pick out of the two, it'd be
like this
Nike.
Nike jacket. I like shit like this, with the little zipper right here. I'm wearing some Nike like snowboard pants
Okay,
too right now.
then let's talk clothing then. Clothing, Nike versus Adidas. What you going with? I think clothing is different
Nike's
for
got.
me.
I think Nike's got better drip. The Adidas like three stripe track pants were really really cool for a minute there, but now I kind of cringe
Yeah.
myself wearing
Yeah,
them. So still have a pair or two of them floating around.
I
Once in
hear
a
that.
while.
You don't
But
have a definite answer there, Sid.
I mean, between the two, it probably would be Nike, but I like when it comes to kicks in general. I normally just rock Vans.
Mm-hmm.
That's always been my favorite shoe.
No,
So
I hear
whenever I
that.
can like afford something,
Do you
I
ever
buy some
skate?
Vans. When I was younger, yeah, for sure. I tried.
I hear that.
I
That's
could
one of
do a couple.
those.
I could do a couple tricks, but I busted my ass one too many times, so I stopped.
Yeah, no, I hear that. I guess we could do this one: bacon versus sausage. I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm Muslim, so it's up to you guys.
Bacon.
eggs.
Eggs. You gotta pick one of the two. Isaiah gonna get mad if you don't pick
Bacon,
one of the
eggs,
two.
cheese, sausage.
Bacon, eggs, cheese. Hell no.
No, I would go bacon,
For sure.
I think
obviously. But
I
go
It's
think
ahead.
gotta
I
be.
think sausage is where it's at, bro. Let's do flour versus wax, bro. Which one would?
You
Whoa,
crazy?
whoa! We don't talk
Yeah,
about
No,
you
that.
see
We
crazy,
don't
y'all
talk
bro.
gay,
about
You
bro.
that,
fucking
cuz.
crazy.
Y'all
What
took
you
that.
talking
We don't
about?
Y'all
talk
took that.
about
What you,
that.
Y'all
you
took
talking
that
about
the
you want
wrong
like
way.
sausage over bacon? You fucking wild, nigga.
Like we're just
No.
talking about the food. That's just normal because bacon can be made a million fucking different ways, and some people can't cook it right. It's always a guessing game if this bacon's gonna come
Same
So
thing
good to
with
me.
so so can
sausage.
sausage.
Yeah,
So
but like
that's
It's not
everything. That's
fair.
all food. That's all
But say,
food,
look,
no,
bro.
pretend they're
bro.
both the best they can be. The best they can be. Which one? You
Okay,
still going
if
sausage?
we just doing normal ass bacon, right?
No, they're both the best they can be.
No,
The
the
best
best
bacon
No,
they
they
I'm
can
can
here.
be is
I'm
be.
here. But
sausage.
are we adding stuff to the bacon? Are we adding stuff to the sausage, or are
No,
we just
No,
themselves? That's what I'm
no.
saying.
It's the
So that's
best
what I'm saying.
version. It's the
Okay, I
best
hear
version
you.
of bacon.
All right. So if you was like, boom, this is the best version of bacon without anything added, versus boom, the best version of sausage without nothing added, I'm taking sausage. But if you was like, here's
I
some like glazed ass fucking bacon with some sugar and shit on it,
I've heard enough.
versus
I've heard
all
enough.
right, all right, fuck it then. We go to the next one,
Glaze
bro.
bacon
I,
glazes
what are you
itself,
talking
bro.
about?
Go to the
Like,
next one, bro.
man,
Whatever, man.
Let's
I
go
knew
to
he
the
was gonna
next.
say some.
Let's go to
I
the
knew he was
next
gonna
one.
say some bullshit, bro. Damn.
What? Flour
Fucking
versus wax
terrorist.
one, bro. Which one are you?
You fucking commie.
That hits
Hell
home,
nah.
bro. I just watched Reno 911. I've been watching the fuck out of it. And have you guys ever seen it?
That's my shit. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
watching the
Yeah,
fuck out of
I
it.
I
yeah. That
only
shit's
started
funny as
watching it
fuck.
because I finished The Office like last year, and I was like, I want something similar. So I found Reno, and I just
Way
got to
better.
I just finished the episode of the terrorist thing with the dude from The Office. So that hits home.
Uh,
Uh, but flour versus wax. Which one are you guys preferring to smoke? I'm gonna go ahead and say flour. For me, wax just makes me too fucked up.
if you would have asked me a little while ago,
You know my
I would have
answer.
said flour. But if you ask me tonight, which you are, I gotta say wax, brother.
I'd have
Uh,
converted them.
I'm really curious about wax smokers and like really diving into the mental. What is it like? How long does it take for you to just get a normal high after starting? Like, say you just started smoking wax, your very first fucking hit, or you can even be like me, where you don't ever smoke wax except for maybe on a Tuesday, maybe once every 3 weeks. What? How do you build that tolerance to be like, damn, I could hit a dab and not feel like I'm gonna go to sleep, or not feel like I can't breathe for a minute.
Oh, you gotta think there's people that hit one hitters of weed and can't smoke a whole blunt by themselves. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. If you smoke like, cause like you can smoke tiny ass dabs. People just don't know how to smoke wax. People don't know how to limit themselves. They feel peer pressure when they hit somebody's dab rig and they feel like they gotta clear that bitch. And I be telling niggas, you guys, Zach, I be telling niggas, don't clear that
You
motherfucker.
don't do
I'm
it.
like, I'm like, get it in, don't hold it in, and blow it straight out. Just
Man,
I be trying to tell
Yep.
them, boy, these motherfuckers be in here
They be in
dying.
here dying.
that's
I
me
be
though. That's
telling them,
me,
boy.
bro. I be sitting there
Yeah,
like
they
this.
here
I mean,
sweating.
you've seen me at your house when I hit a dab years ago, and I was just
Yeah,
sitting
they
there
green
like,
out, man.
I
You
just
get the
fall
sweat.
asleep, man.
Yep.
Everyone be recording. I'd be like, in my head, I'm like, damn, I want to record, but my body's like, I'm on an R. Kelly moment. You
I'm
know
gonna
what I
take a
mean?
snap right quick. Whoa, R. Kelly.
Hey, oh
I'm gonna
man,
bleep that out on the podcast when I upload this.
man. So that's all of them. That's all of
Let
them
me
for
put a
what.
timestamp on that.
But man, do you remember the last game we played? And the last time you were on, we played the items we chose if we were to try and survive for as long as we could in the winter.
Yeah, not in the winter.
No,
Survive on an
it's
island.
survival on no, not island, in the wilderness.
In
Remember?
the wilderness, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we have one now, and stream can now see the list.
Oh shit.
We're gonna break this from 5 down to 3 instead, for time's sake, because last time we spent an hour and a half on that game. We instead of doing the same game, we're going to do. You have 4 weeks to prepare for a zombie apocalypse. Draft style, serpentine. What are you drafting? And we're gonna start with Sid. It'll go Sid, Mike, me again, then back to Mike, then Sid twice to finish it out, and then back around.
Elaborate a little bit. Drafting. Like, what do you mean? What are we drafting?
You get
Like,
one. You get one thing you get to bring while prepared to bring to the zombie apocalypse, and it could be anything. You could say I'm bringing a fucking AR-15. You have to be able to get it within 4 weeks, so you can't be like I'm gonna go to fucking, to Asia and get one of these fucking electric guns or some shit. But you basically have 4 weeks to get what you can get, and to survive for as long as you can in the zombie apocalypse. What items are you bringing?
All right, bet. Let's get it.
And depending on how long we go, we might add more than 3, but let's just see. It starts with
Okay.
you, Sid.
So for the zombie apocalypse, 3 things I'm gonna bring.
Just give me one.
See round.
And none of us can take it.
Right. I fucking hate you. All right.
You need some time? I can get my first one out.
Let's do one at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, one at a time. Okay. I'm gonna bring a crowbar.
A crowbar.
That's my first one.
Out of all things in the world, you chose a crowbar? Why a
You're a
crowbar?
victim.
Why a crowbar?
That's the first one. I got 2
okay.
more.
Okay. Maybe 2. Depends on how fast we go. Mike.
Okay.
Mike, it is you now. He got a crowbar.
I'm going to bring one of those 50-pound bags of white rice.
50-pound bag of white rice. All right. I fuck with it. You got some longevity with food there. For my first one, bro, I'm gonna. So like in 4 weeks, I could probably buy a flamethrower, right? Is that too much?
I mean, it's whatever you think is most likely.
All right, bro. I'm taking an AR-15, bro. I ain't got no bullets, but I'm taking an AR-15.
Well, that comes with it.
It comes with bullets.
Ammo.
How much ammo do I get? That depends, though.
So wait, it comes with ammo?
Do I
get too specific, but yes, you could have a weapon, and let's just assume you have ammo for that weapon.
Okay.
Oh well, shit.
Perfect.
All right. Okay.
And then you want to change your crowbar then?
Because I was thinking about how it was in the wilderness.
No
Because this nigga was talking about, hey, I'm gonna bring a bow, but you gotta have arrows.
Yeah.
Well, shit. Feel me?
But you gotta have string for the bow.
Right, exactly. No, for real.
You gotta have an arm. You gotta have an arm to pull it back.
I swear to God, Mike, that's how they did me, bro.
That's how we did it, bro. That's how we did it.
That's how they did me, bro.
That's exactly how we did it. And then my second one, bro, so we can go serpentine, so go back to Mike after. My second one, bro, I think I'm going to take, man, I really didn't think this far ahead. I would take, can I get like a Shit. I need
Should have
some
got a
kind of.
50-pound bag of rice. I bet
I
you're regretting that right now.
Yeah, I was like, what can I do for food? And I was like, how can I get a lot of food? And I was like, 50-pound bag of rice would do it.
60-pound bag of rice.
Let me get the off-brand bag of rice.
The great value.
I think I'm taking. Oh man, I think I'm taking. I need something for fire, right? I didn't take fire last time we did a list.
Are we together? Are we together or alone?
We're alone, presumably. I mean, shit, we could be together if you push the cards right, and then we could be together. But I feel like it'll be harder for chat to decide who makes the better list here if we are together, because then it's like weird. It's not like comparing.
We're not together. We're alone.
Yeah.
We're not gonna be able to choose if there's anyone left in chat.
Yeah, and then I'm thinking if I take a walkie-talkie, do I get 2?
Well, it depends who you're talking to. So.
How about I just want a walkie-talkie that has a radio on it? Can I do that?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Even though you're stranded by yourself.
Well, I'm stranded, yes, but like I want to be like maybe there's people surviving that I just don't know about,
Yeah,
and I want to get a hold of them.
If that's one of your ones. Then...
Yeah, that's my other one. We're right back to you, Mike.
I would personally go to a skyscraper and light a fire, but go ahead.
Okay, and we're right back to you, Mike. You got your number 2 pick.
My number 2 pick. Should have been thinking about this instead of picking yours apart. I'm gonna say. This is what I'm gonna say to you right now. I'm gonna say this one thing right here, and this is what that one thing is. I'm going to say this, and it is. Damn, I need a gun too, bro. Shit. Well, no, I don't want a gun. I want. Let me think, bro. Let me think really hard.
Hey, Zach, you got 2 picks up next, man.
Oh, I know. That's why I've been silent.
Fuck, I don't know, guys. I'm screwed. I'm dead. I died.
Yeah, you done. I mean, you technically have 4 weeks.
I just got eaten. I have 4 weeks and I'm dead. I'm just gonna fucking say that I'm gonna have a 9mm.
A 9mm.
Dude, that's so whack, dude. Let me get a knife.
What kind?
No, let me get a crowbar.
You already got a crowbar on here.
You've already got a crowbar.
Zach got some.
See, it ain't so stupid now, is it?
Chat said you're gonna throw rice at the zombies.
All right, then I don't want a fucking crowbar. You got a crowbar. I want to. Yeah. Does it have to be a thing that's already functional in real life, or it could be something that we all know? I'm gonna say a lightsaber.
I don't know about that one. You're gonna get a lightsaber in 4 weeks.
I might.
Could you realistically get a lightsaber right now within 4 weeks?
Not with that fucking attitude. All right, then I'll get. All right.
Let me get a laser. Let me get a ray gun then. If I'm never run out of ammo.
I want something I can use all the time that I don't have to worry about ever running out of ammo or ever having to reload. Something that's just the most sustainable weapon in the world.
What about like a sword or like a spear? The spear's pretty long lasting. It's also technically the best.
Spear. I'm gonna put a spear on there. I'm taking that spear.
A spear is the best hand-to-hand weapon, scientifically. So I fuck with that. Sid, you got 2 picks.
All right. So second pick. If I have 4 weeks to prepare, right?
Mm-hmm.
So wherever I'm posted at, because we haven't talked about that. So wherever I'm posted at, I'm going to make you can make a water filtration system, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna have that.
Your water filtration system. Whatever. Yes, I fuck with that. That's actually a good one.
Yeah,
all right.
Pretty fucking whack.
Yeah. I'm sure it is. I'll be alive.
You'll be alive.
Yeah, you'll be a zombie, bro.
No,
you ain't eaten weeks. You ain't eaten in weeks. You're dead.
But
he's scavenging, bro.
I have water.
A lot of water. I got a lot of water.
But listen, bro.
If you freeze it, it's ice, and you can eat the ice.
You don't know what I know, bro. The winter's coming. My nigga.
It's some really Game of Thrones shit right here.
And then for the third one, I'll say I got to pick between these two. Hold on. For the third one, I got a crowbar. I've got a water filtration system. I mean, I feel like I'm gonna need a gun too, or some type of weapon.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you got a crowbar. You go stab them with the other end.
Yeah, I
You
could
just can't
always
run
do
up on
that, but
no
that's
people. You can't run up on no people. Both of you guys are fucked, looking like medieval times if you run up on me. I got that AR-15, gunning y'all down. Now I'm taking that water filtration system, and I'm taking the rice.
you ain't taking shit. Because guess what? Wherever I'm set up
Straight.
at, wherever I'm set up at, if I got a water filtration system, guess what I gotta have to protect my land?
A sentry gun.
Because I don't think I couldn't get that in 4 weeks.
Yeah.
But you know what I could get in 4 weeks?
What could you get?
Fence.
Some C4.
Oh God! What? Are you for real? Are you to track so many zombies?
They'll
I
die.
got my
They'll
gun.
die.
I'm ready.
They'll die.
You're locking in
Well,
C4.
okay. Well, actually, not C4. Specifically, landmines. Specifically,
Okay. I'll give you landmines. I fuck with it.
Bouncing Betties.
Mountains and Betties.
bouncing Betties, brother.
All right. I fuck with it. Mike, what you got next, man?
All right, I think I'm gonna go with Can I remove my spear? Am I able to alter that?
You did say to him earlier that he was not allowed to change.
The
But what if I
crowbar.
was just kidding when I said that?
I don't
No.
believe you.
No, you were not just. If we're just kidding, though, I want to edit some of my shit too. Damn.
Right. I take that motherfucking crowbar
All
off.
right. Well, in a perfect world, I would have an electric fence right there instead of spear.
Electric.
In a perfect world.
Okay.
But since we can't change shit, change it to electric fence. Let's just change the rules. Let's just do it.
No.
And then-
How about this? We could add one more pick, and you could do
All right,
it.
cool. Electric
Okay.
fence and.
No,
and
you
a
only get
fire
one
starter.
right now. Hold
Too
up.
late.
Electric fence and a
Run it out.
fire starter. All right, I'll run with it. We'll take it back to you then, Sid. You get one more, man.
Okay. So I've got water, landmines, and a crowbar. I didn't
Yep.
fuck up, bro. I
Yeah,
didn't
you
fuck
did.
up.
Because even chat's roasting
No.
you. They said,
No,
yes,
but wait.
landmines, very
No.
commercially acceptable.
No, but wait.
Accessible.
What do you care about commercially acceptable, my nigga? It's
Accessible,
apocalypse.
accessible,
4 weeks,
accessible,
nigga.
bro.
Exactly. And in 4 weeks, I'll just get on the motherfucking dark web and get that shit. Nigga. I don't care about shit if I got 4 weeks.
I'm gonna be on
get it on
tour in that
dark web.
onion site. Easy money.
if I got 4 weeks, nigga, it's gonna be about the apocalypse. So yeah, fuck
All right,
you. I
what's
got them
your
landmines.
What's your fourth?
My fourth thing is a hunting rifle.
You fucked up.
With like a 22.
No, not a
Like
well,
a-
okay, not a hunting rifle. Something I can lay a motherfucker down with, but I can hunt with it though. You feel me?
But you want a fucking intervention?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, let's take it to Modern Warfare 2.
Was it?
Yeah.
Is that the M130? Is that what that gun's called?
Fuck if I know.
Just do an M4.
Oh, I have that. I have the AR-15, which is
That-
almost the
which is
same,
not an
but it's
M4.
not the same. Yeah. All right, fine. But he wants a hunter. He wants a hunting rifle, bro. You want
Nah,
an
we'll
M4?
do M4. Nah, we'll do
Oh,
M4.
man.
M4 is cool. M4 is cool.
So now all of a sudden I can't run up on y'all. All
Now
right.
all of a sudden,
now all of a sudden.
yeah, I got
Well,
landmines
Mike is
and a
easy,
blick.
bro.
What's
Mike
up?
is easy, bro. He has an electric fence and some fucking
You're not
a
getting through my
spear.
electric fence, brother.
Oh, well, these
Make fun of me now, chat.
These bullets
Make
will go
fun of
right
me
through it. Talking about 4 weeks.
We're stranded. We're not fighting each other. This isn't team deathmatch or battle
All right,
royale.
all right,
We're stranded
all
against zombies only.
It's a
Alright.
war zone. It's a
It's
shootout
a one-
every
it's
day.
a one. All right, I think for my last two picks, man, I got an AR-15. I got a walkie-talkie that has a radio on it. I gotta get something for food, right, or water. I'm gonna just hope that I can scavenge enough for. I'm gonna get just water from like the rain, right? So I'll be good there. It's not illegal anymore to collect it. I think I'm gonna take. I need someone hand to hand, right? So I want like a Bowie knife or some shit. I want like a Bowie knife. There we go. That'll be one. And for the fourth, what am I missing, bro? I got a gun. I got a walkie-talkie. I got a knife. What else could you need?
I'm not telling you. Go ahead.
What,
You got
what
it.
else? What else could you need?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
You want to stop your list right there?
No.
Why you're ahead?
I think, man, I don't. What I get? Can I get like a box of MREs? I can get that in 4 weeks. me get some MREs, man.
No, you can get an MRE.
I
You
can
have to
get
get a
you.
one. You can't get a pack of
Okay.
MREs plural. You can
Yeah.
get one MRE,
All right.
and you can try and replicate the DNA somehow and make a bunch of other MREs.
All right.
But
Let me
you
Yeah,
get
get
man.
one.
Let me get
That's
one of
why I
them.
got. I thought about that too. That's why I got a 50-pound bag of rice.
All right, then let me get one of those let me get one of those like giant ravioli containers. You know what I mean? Oh, I need a giant thing of ravioli. How's that
Yeah,
sound?
that might last. Yeah, that might last you a few weeks,
I doubt
few
it,
days.
but it might last me a week.
That's gonna attract shit, bro.
All
Yeah.
right, now what we have to do, we have to sell your equipment to the chat.
Yep.
Tell
We'll
them
start
why
with
yours is the
CiD.
best.
Chat can see yours while you're doing this. So you have the crowbar, the
All
water
right, bet.
filtration system, the bouncing betties, and the M4.
All right, listen. It's your boy Young CiD. I'm gonna tell you right now, off the cuff, I'm surviving this shit, bro. Cause I'm not fuck, bro. Listen. I got the crowbar. I got the M4.
Yep.
I got the water filtration system, and I got the landmines. So
Yep.
wherever I'm at, if I'm stranded, I'm protected. If I'm stranded, that means I can't go places. If I'm stranded, right?
Mm.
So that means whatever comes
Well,
to me.
I mean, you're in America. How stranded are you? You're just alone.
Okay, if I'm stranded alone, I can go places. Well, then the home is protected. The water filtration system is protected.
Mm-hmm.
So when I leave, I've got a crowbar to pry open things, and I've got a gun to take care of whatever I got to take care of, whatever's out there.
Mm-hmm.
So while I'm out there, I'm scavenging, I'm getting what I need, whatever resources I got to get. And if I'm killing animals, I can take it back to wherever I'm at. I can clean the meat. I don't know what I'm gonna do to heat it up and eat it, but fuck it, I'm gonna try something.
Are we
But
picking this apart after he gets done, Mike, or at the very end?
Let them get done. You poor
Okay.
soul. We're not,
I'm not,
we're not picking them apart. We're not gonna pick them apart. We're just gonna say ours. Let's let the chat decide.
All
which is
right,
best
all
and
right,
that'll
all
be-
right.
bro. I'm telling you, bro. I gotta figure it out.
I hear you, man.
Can I go? Is it my turn?
Go ahead, man. I'll move it down.
How you
there,
gonna
man.
open a car door?
Bro, look, we could have this conversation. Mike said not to, bro. But let me ask you this, bro. What happens whenever your bouncing betties go off right outside of your house, and then you attracting hundreds of zombies, a horde of them motherfuckers right to your place? You only have so many bouncing betties.
Well,
What are
you
you gonna
probably have
do?
the perimeter set out against.
It's
for-
gonna
for-
be
for
the yeah,
house.
you know what I mean.
You gonna
It's not
send
gonna
them
be
way
right
the
up
fuck
on my
out?
shit. No, but it's gonna be in a space to where
So they gonna come
when
there,
if
and you gonna
if
fend them
something
off with that
goes
M4. You gonna stab them. You
if
gonna
something if something goes down, if something happens, if
Yeah.
a bouncing betty goes off, it's gonna be a minute from wherever I'm at.
okay.
So I'm gonna see, I'm gonna hear, I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna look, I'm gonna find everything. It's gonna be in a perimeter around me. I'm gonna be protected.
Okay.
So whatever goes down is gonna go down. It's the zombie apocalypse. You're gonna have to fight it out eventually at some point. You're not just gonna be safe.
Yeah.
You feel me? So my plan of longevity is having that water filtration system, and then having the landmines to protect me. And with the gun, I'm able to go out and scavenge. The crowbar, I'm able to pry open car doors, pry open whatever I got to pry open. And if I got to beat something, I got to beat something.
Okay. I hear you, but I just think that you attract them a lot, man. But you know, I fuck with the list, man. I fuck with the list. Mike, sell yours, man. 50 pounds of rice, spear, electric fence, fire starter.
All right,
Yeah,
guys.
this nigga's living. He's living.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, go
So,
ahead.
50-pound bag of white rice.
Yep.
So let's start. How am I gonna cook the white rice? I'm gonna get some
you didn't-
water, but I
Yeah.
can't cook with contaminated water, huh?
Yeah, you
That's
can
why I got
because if you
fire
boil
starter.
it, if you boil
Yeah,
it,
so
yeah.
listen, let me explain it. That's
Okay,
what
go
I'm saying.
ahead,
This
go
is
ahead.
This is my monologue. So I got a fire starter, so I can boil all my water to be clean. Then I cook my rice, boom, I'm eating good. I got a spear. I might even catch a few fish in the process. But while I'm eating good every single day, and I'm covered by an electric fence. Well, I think it's important to like consider, are these Dawn of the Dead zombies, or are these like?
I think we're gonna do
typical,
Walking Dead. I think we're gonna do like Walking
okay.
Dead zombies. So there's
All
like
right, cool.
stupid and
Walking
just
Dead
walk.
zombies.
No running.
Dawn
No
of the
running.
Dead, we're
Yeah.
dead, bro.
If it's like
we're
the-
not surviving.
If it's like
You
that,
die.
if it's like that DayZ movie, or not DayZ movie, like that one movie with the white dude who was like jumping.
Daisy too.
Yeah.
Daisy too though. 'Cause these
Daisy-
niggas was going crazy.
Yeah, if they can, no running zombies.
All right, cool. So yeah, exactly. So the electric fence, I don't have to worry about zombies after that point. I have an electric fence. They're fried. They're not getting to me. I don't even have to think about zombies. So y'all might have to go shoot at zombies and shit. You fucked up. Cause I don't even have to worry about.
Don't
them.
say
They're just
y'all.
there. And let's say
Okay.
you have an AR.
I also have a Bowie knife, bruh.
Exactly. So
Is
you
it,
have to worry
hey, it
about
ain't my
killing-
list, bro. You can go ahead and talk about your
All right,
list.
still, we're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, still. So I have an electric fence. I don't have to worry about them. I can cook my food. I can clean my water. there's a stream right on the backyard of my house that I live in this scenario. Y'all didn't know about that, but I did.
How you
Oh,
gonna know that
okay.
you're gonna be there though?
I didn't know that you had a house you
How
could
you
bring.
how you know that you're gonna be there? You're stranded
There's
alone.
going to be water somewhere,
Okay, that's fair.
and if I have an
Which-
electric fence to put around,
You gotta go
me,
get it.
You have to go
Oh,
get
go
it. Yeah.
you have 4 weeks to prepare.
Okay, go ahead.
But
I
you
got
didn't bring
my
no
well.
water,
You
bro.
didn't bring the water. Yet,
You
all
don't
right,
have to
look.
bring
The
water.
only thing,
Are you
look.
locked in
So
a
here's
room?
no.
Are you
Here's
locked
no.
in a
Here's
room
this.
with
Here's the
stuff,
scenario. Here's the
or
scenario.
Are you in the wilderness?
No,
There's a
here's
big
the
difference.
scenario. Right. Here's the scenario. We knew the zombie apocalypse was coming within 4 weeks. For some reason, we can only grab our hands on 4 different things, and then all of a sudden, when those 4 weeks are ends, that's all we had to start. We drafted what we had. Now we're in our own place of living, or whatever you want to say. The zombie apocalypse has come about. Now, what's in your place of living, you're gonna have to pretend that isn't there. Like I can't go, oh, I got food at my own house, I'm good. You're just gonna have to pretend that the 50-pound bag of rice is for some reason the only thing you had. So that's the
Yes.
scenario.
Yeah, so in my head, that still leaves me room to prepare. Like, and just, like, yeah, I can still cook. Everything I said so far still stands at that point. I had 4 weeks to prepare. So that means I found a spot to set up my fucking electric fence at 4 weeks ahead of time. I already fucking, and that's all I happened to set up in my 4 weeks of spare time. I sat down my bag of rice, I got my electric fence set up, and then I had my spear stabbed into the ground, and I had a fire starter in my pocket. And then I didn't do anything for four more weeks. And then when it rolled around, that's what I had. I still think I'm sitting pretty good. I got rice. I can wait for it to rain if there's not a stream in my fence.
Mm.
I can wait for it to rain. You know what I mean? I could fucking I can get my shirt really, really muddy in the grass and the dirt to where the water doesn't seep through it, and then pour it, from my clothes into the fucking, shit.
No, I hear
Cook
you.
it.
I
I'm here all week. I'm here all week.
I'm here all
Go
week.
ahead.
All right, I got a AR-15, bro. I got the walkie-talkie, the knife, the raviolis, bro. I'm not looking to set up camp, bro. I'm looking to get moving and find a bigger camp. I'm trying to look and find some people. Now let's say I can't, right? I got the knife for the zombies. I got the gun for the people. I got some food. Obviously, we've established that there's probably gonna be water somewhere. So if I'm smart enough, maybe I can scavenge and try and get something together for some water.
You can clean it.
Yeah, but I think all in all, safety wise, bro, I think I'm ahead, bro. Cause like I ain't gotta hold myself down nowhere. I can be moving and have all the options, bro. I got all the
You're
options,
dead.
and
I got a
I
question.
can
I got a
contact.
question. No, I got a
Contaminated
question.
water. You're
I got
dead.
a
Go ahead.
question.
Yeah.
Listen. So you got a big thing of raviolis, right?
Yeah.
You carrying that around with you? You carrying that around with you, bro?
I'm gonna have a home base, bro. Let me get a home base, bro.
No, I didn't get to have a fucking home base. Why do you get a home base?
You get a fence, bro. Whatever's in that fence is the home base, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna find
Uh,
some stairwells somewhere. I'm gonna tuck my raviolis in, real
You
nice.
still got to bring it with you when you find that new base, fam.
I'm gonna go back and get my raviolis.
Chat, who
Or they might have
survived?
better. We got
Who won?
yeah, we got
all of y'all lying if y'all don't say Sid, bro.
Right now, who survived?
yeah, we got one on Mike so far, and I'll just scroll through the list as well for him.
No shit.
They're hating on the raviolis, so it doesn't look like I'm taking anything here. Isaiah, who you got? I know you in the chat, and then I mean we got 5 people in here. We
Clubs
got
in the
one
hair
for
and
you.
that came in the pack.
Man, they might,
Asian
bro.
Knight, choose someone.
They
Don't be
might,
biased.
Man,
It's
don't be
Mike.
biased. It's Mike. Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of obvious though.
Got some dead
Yeah.
niggas, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll give
Yo,
it to
okay, I'll
Mike,
let y'all
man.
come into my fence and be safe.
I got one for
Okay.
me. Nah, fuck you, bro. It's mixed, bro. I got one for me.
Oh,
Who voted?
shit.
It was a pity vote.
It was Isaiah.
You
It was
don't
Isaiah.
win.
It
You
was
don't
Isaiah.
win.
It was
You don't win.
Isaiah. He believes in the raviolis,
Yeah,
man.
I believe in a ravioli. That's cap.
All right. All right. All right. We'll give it to Mike,
Damn.
man. The 50-pound bag of rice, a spear, an electric fence, and a fire starter has won the game, man. Oh man. Man, let me get a little some applause for that one, man. So tell me what you think of. Tell me what you think of whenever you think of car MMA or car kung fu. What do you think of whenever you hear that?
I think about a roller derby, but with cars.
Yeah, No, bro. Imagine two people are
Bar Kung Fu.
yes.
You're fucked.
Yeah,
You blew it.
Yeah. No, you're sitting there's two people and they know they're fighting and they get weeks to prepare like normal, but then they get placed into a driver's seat and the non-driver's seat. And then they put seatbelts on, a timer comes down, timer gets off, and now they can fight in the car. They cannot leave the car. They can't throw punches or kicks or anything, but they can choke each other with seatbelts. They can bash each other's heads against the walls. And it
Like
is
Muay
a
Thai.
yeah. It will yeah. It's kind of like
Fucking
yeah,
rip.
or like jujitsu in a car.
Jiu-jitsu, yeah.
Yeah.
No punches, but they're fucking grappling the shit out of each
Yeah.
other.
I just found out about this like a
Nah.
week ago, and now it's
Choke
been
with seatbelt
everywhere.
and shit.
Yeah, I watched one dude. Bro, and they was like, he's in the driver's seat. Everyone knows the driver's seat's that side you don't want to be on. There's a little fucking steering wheel there. He's gonna lose, and that dude just jumped out and started choking the other guy with the seatbelt. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
I removed the steering wheel and started beating his ass with it.
yeah. So
Bro.
I say that to say, man, are there any weird sports that you guys like found out about recently? Because it feels like recently, especially with the pandemic and stuff, like these weirder sports in other countries have come to light, like botashi, for instance. What are some weird sports that you guys know about?
Hold on 1 second, because the chat's
Yeah,
talking
they're
shit about
going
my
off.
rice.
Yeah,
Isaiah.
yeah.
What
I mean,
the-
y'all
what the-
voted for him.
look,
Y'all voted for him.
I have a
Yeah,
fit.
for
My
real.
bag of rice. I had 4 weeks prepared. My bag of rice was already there inside my electric fence.
Yeah,
He can load some in his pockets. He said he has a
I got
50-pound
you,
bag
Pac.
of rice.
yeah, yeah. They said
didn't-
they said how are
I
you
don't
gonna
have to
move a
leave.
child
I'm
size?
good. I don't have to leave. That's my thing. Is like I don't have to leave.
You gonna
I'm
survive.
thinking survival.
You
I'm
gonna survive
sustain-
longer than the dude with the raviolis, the gun, and the knife running around fucking shit up.
You really fucked up on the overkill with 2 weapons.
I
You
did
shoulda-
fuck
you
up with the
shoulda- you
overkill,
shoulda-
yeah.
Yeah, you should have. If you would.
But you gotta think about people, man. No, you gotta think about people.
No.
Like you know.
No, you're stranded. There's no one there. It's you in a zombie apocalypse. That's what you
But
said. Though.
no,
You made
no,
the
no,
rules.
no. I said it. I thought I said it pretty clearly. It's not. We had for some reason this is all we had in our house, and we're starting in our house. So, like I'm in a city, bro. Like I gotta.
You didn't say that. You didn't say that.
Okay.
No,
What?
Pretty clearly at all.
Okay, hey, look, you got the dub, Mike. You
didn't
got
say
the
that
dub.
once.
Hold on. Didn't he say we can't say that I'm at my house and I got all this food in my house?
No,
Didn't you
I was
didn't
saying.
you say that, bro?
I was saying.
We're at our
No.
house.
I was saying, look, Mike, he already got the dub, all right? But I was saying that I couldn't say the food at my house because I'm gonna be at my house, obviously, but I have to pretend like there isn't any food here, is what I said. And I said for some reason you're gonna have to pretend that a 50-pound bag of rice is all you had at your house whenever you start. The zombie apocalypse isn't
shit.
gonna break out when we get moved. The zombie apocalypse is gonna break out when we're at where we are where we are at. For some reason, that's all we had.
Okay.
But Mike already got it, man.
Isaiah, we need Isaiah.
Isaiah, get on the chat, bro. Get on
on
with
the
your phone and get on
Come
here and
on,
tell us
bro.
what's up.
Oh,
Yeah.
man,
on, bro.
Isaiah,
Yeah,
quick.
Isaiah, right quick.
I demand a recount.
Isaiah, I demand a recount.
Even though I got 0.
Man, recounts, bro, recounts. Have you guys seen the This Place Rules movie yet?
Yes, holy shit, he's gonna win
Nah.
a fucking Grammy.
That shit was
is
good.
Amazing.
Wait, what's it
Oh
called?
my
This
God.
Place Rules?
Yeah, it's on
Yeah,
HBO.
you know the guy from Channel 5, Andrew Callahan,
Yeah.
where he did All Gas No Breaks. He did a documentary and HBO bought it. It's on HBO Max. Dude, it's fucking good.
Yeah.
It's like
Damn.
in its typical video format, but it's got like cut scenes to where they're actually talking about the story behind some of the people he's talking to. It's crazy as fuck.
I'll tell you the kind of vibes it gave me at first, but then after you watch it for a while, it doesn't. I mean, obviously, it's entirely a Channel 5 energy, but
Hey, I'm
it
gonna
gave-
mute my mic for 1 minute.
you good. It gave that Borat kind of vibe to me, of like not
Oh.
comedy wise, but like moving around the world, going from place to
Yeah.
place. It gives that kind of energy. It's not a comedy or anything, but it is. It does give that kind of energy. That's why I fucked with it so hard because the movies like Borat, I really find like cool because they're like reality, going around the country, showing all the different parts, and not being biased. I think Borat was a little biased, but I think you get what I'm saying. It definitely felt like that kind of movie, so I would recommend it to anyone. It's a good one for sure. There's a part in there where him and Alex Jones are weightlifting and drinking whiskey, which is wild to see. And it brought a lot of light. I didn't know Alex Jones had such a huge hand with the Capitol riots until I watched that. So it definitely had a lot of shit to go on there. definitely something I think you should check out. But man, while we wait for, I know this next one Mike's gonna want to be involved in. While we do wait for that, anything cool this week, man, that you found would be a cool conversation topic there, Sid?
Man, really, besides work and going that right there, cool conversation topic would be this right here, head ass.
I smoked way less this week than I have the previous weeks. I think
Ah
it's
man, nah.
not even on
I've been
purpose. It's
on.
just like, you know what I mean?
See,
Just
look,
not
this
feeling it.
this nigga doing his thing,
Yeah.
and I'm following suit. But I mean, more like I haven't really paid attention to anything like that this week because it's been just getting back to going to work again after being off for that 4 day weekend,
Mm,
and then just chilling, getting my living space straight. You know what I mean? And
mm. Are you in Lebanon still?
yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah, man! We got a link for some shit, man. We be I guess it's the first time we telling chat, man. We're working on specials for real. We're thinking about doing one on the Super Bowl if the Titans do not make it. We're gonna do one in person at one of friends' houses. We're gonna do a live Super Bowl thing where we're not gonna show you the Super Bowl, obviously, but while it's on, we'll be doing an episode, watching it.
Word.
Man,
Okay,
we
giving
got
your live reaction and stuff like
yeah,
that.
we got to do a special, man, with you in person sometime. I think that'd be a cool one. Definitely.
For sure.
I think you're one
Yeah,
of the
for
better
sure.
guests that we've ever had. And I guess this is a little different for you because the last time you were on, we were the Night Shift podcast. So
Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
yeah, I
I
guess I
mean,
didn't I
shit,
didn't give you any
it's cool.
information on how that came about.
I
But
mean,
yeah,
usually, I mean, shit happens, and I mean,
no,
it's
yeah,
cool though, because it's to me, whether it involves me or not, I always see progression, and I don't know. That's what I like to see the most,
mm,
especially locally, with no matter what anybody's doing for real,
mm,
and that's kind of what I look for.
yeah. No, for sure, man. And another special we're talking about doing is at a show. We're gonna try and shoot our own little video thing going on at the show and interview some of the people that are at the shows and stuff like that. And it looks like Isaiah will be doing the interviewing thing, so that's going to be super dope. And then
Okay.
definitely we still got to
We'll
get you on.
know.
What's up?
I've got a potential show in the work, and I'll know if it for sure happened or not in the next day or two. So that'll be dope.
Hell yeah! So definitely,
So I'm
Hell
looking
yeah.
forward to
maybe by next week we'll have information on that. But and then oh yeah, another thing, I'm gonna be on the Dead Jester podcast on the 15th. I'm going on there as a guest to promote this. Um,
What?
and then
You should do the clap.
Hell yeah.
yeah, oh,
Clap emojis.
I got you. I have the applause thing right here, and then I'm gonna be on another podcast towards the end of the month. It's still in the talks, so I'm not gonna name drop because if I don't go on there, I don't want to name drop them because I'm selfish. Uh, but yeah, man, really trying to push this. So, Mike, did you hear about the Tom Brady divorce?
Yeah.
Uh, I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, shit's
Does this
crazy.
does this taint his legacy? Because like she
No,
took everything, didn't she?
it wasn't bad until because they got a divorce before the season started, or right in the preseason or something like that. I don't know. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But he's having a shit season, bro, and that's what's tainting his legacy. That's why that's tainting his legacy because this
Yeah.
2023, I mean 2022 is always gonna be the year his fucking wife left him and he started fucking tanking in his career. Unless he saves that shit in the end of the season and next season type shit, you know what I mean?
Does
Like
he
has
does he
really
have to does he have to change it around? I mean, he is known as at least what I've heard as the LeBron of the NFL. So like at this point, we've all accepted that LeBron might not win another championship and just been admiring the greatness. Is that not the same thing that Tom Brady's in?
it's not the same thing because LeBron still has fucking clips, like he's still spazzing.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
there's a lot less people who are like there's a lot less people on a basketball court, so it's easy to stand out, honestly, you know what I mean? But when it's kind of up to you have to have a good receiver, your running back has to be good, your entire line has to be good. They didn't have that culture built that I think he took that culture at the Patriots for granted, and it's just biting him in the ass. I think Patriot fans are happy as fuck watching him struggle this year.
I
They're
know.
like, yeah,
I
that's
know.
what
I
you
saw
get.
the picture. Everyone is outraging about some post on some story. What I really don't have an opinion on, but it was the picture of his son sitting on his lap, and he was like kissing his cheek or some shit, and his son's like 16 or 15 or some shit like that.
No, that kid's
Oh
like
yeah.
12 or something.
Uh,
Mm.
that's
He's young.
I feel like when I see people going off about this stuff, it feels really weird to me to like even comment on it because like it's so hard, especially as a parent, to be like, damn, how you are with your kids is wrong to another person.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I didn't know if you guys had any thoughts on that. If you guys are in the same camp I'm in as
His
parents
dad
yourself.
probably was like, "Come here, you're still my baby. Come here,
Right.
take your
Yeah.
daddy." You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, dude. I cradle my son. He's 4 years old, and I still cradle him like he's a newborn all the time. Like, whether he's hurt or not. Like, my son gets
Yeah.
nurtured. Like, he walks up to me all the time. Dada, I want a hug. He'll wake up in the middle of the night. Dada, just, like, you feel me? Type shit. Like, and I don't see like a life without me being able to do that now that I have it. You know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
100%.
Yeah, absolutely. For
I
sure.
don't know. I don't know if that'll change when he gets older, and if I'll get weirded out by it. But like, I definitely don't ever like get weirded out when I see like a fucking picture of like a dad like kissing his son on the fucking cheeks or some shit, and people are like freaking out, and they're sitting there like cuddling, like holding their son or some shit. You know, I think it's like cool, good for that kid, you know, their connection with his dad.
Hell yeah.
People just
Yeah.
don't. People weren't loved by their parents, so they think it's weird when other people are.
Exactly. People got too many daddy issues. Kendrick Lamar said it himself. It's
Yeah.
also different for me because I am a father of 3 girls, so I don't understand. I understand it's different when you're raising a son, and I just don't have that experience. So it's like hard for me to uh, understand that the affection that it takes for a son and all that kind of stuff. So all I can relate
I've
it
always
to is
been
myself.
curious. Are you the birth father of 3 kids?
Birth
Like you
father of
gave
1,
birth
but
father of
father of
one?
all 3. Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Word.
But yeah, so we talked
You a
about,
good one.
yeah, well, you do what you do. Speaking of father, my girl wants us to add another female to the relationship. What the fuck do I say?
Like to y'all's relationship, or are y'all talking about having a daughter?
No, I mean our relationship.
I don't know.
That
It's
was
probably
my
just gonna be some
reaction.
Lebanon bitch. You know what I mean? So
It's a L.
I don't know. I feel like I've seen when you're not in position to fucking spoil someone, like spoil 2 people. I don't know if you're in the position. I don't know about what your
No,
boyfriend
I'm
looks like,
not. I'll
but
just be 100 with
yeah,
you.
if you're not in a
Yeah,
position to spoil 2 people, I feel like that's just gonna open your relationship to unwanted attention. That's gonna have
that was my
a
first
lot of men,
reaction.
feeling like they could approach either one of them just
Right.
because, like, oh, well, they're in a relationship, they don't give a shit. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like, I feel like if it's something that's like well known by people around y'all, it could just open up doors to bad shit. But if y'all are really solid and y'all are comfortable with it, do your thing type shit.
that's what I thought too.
I
But
just
then I
know
thought to
me
myself,
and my wife would fucking never.
exactly. That's what I thought to myself. I was like, we got too many issues to worry about another person having issues. Like,
Like I'm saying,
Got a
like
whole nother person's issues to your
yeah,
shit, bro.
it's too much. Too much.
a lot of women already have like insecurities and shit enough as it is. You know what I mean? So like add another female into the equation. What if you end up accidentally like you
Well,
fall
shit, me
asleep on the
too.
couch with
I got
you fall
insecurities
asleep
too.
on the couch with other girl and you fucking she's mad because you're like, why are you cuddling with her? You don't even talk to me anymore.
And then
And you're
attention, you
like,
got to
what the
give
fuck?
equal
Yeah.
You wanted
attention.
this. This is what
Yeah,
you wanted.
And now it's a competition.
I
yeah.
don't know
It's
if
not. It's
y'all
too
are
much.
living like that, bro. If y'all are living
No,
like that, do it, bro.
no. I'm just being 100 with you.
But
No.
if the third bitch is, I'm not bitch because it obviously be someone y'all liked. So if the third female added some value to y'all and to the kids in any shape or form, not just babysitting, but like added true value. Like, okay, she works a full time job, and we work full time jobs, and we're fucking stacking, and it can actually help you, and that's like something that could put y'all for a lot further forward. And y'all are both open for it. It couldn't be bad.
Yeah. No, I mean, I hear you. I think I pretty much decided against it at this point, uh, just because it feels like too much at once. Uh, but I thought that was a weird thing, an interesting thing. As soon as she brought that up, I wrote it down in my notes in my book. of things for the show, and I was like, I gotta bring this up on the
You should have
podcast.
been like, well, could I hear y'all separately?
No.
About it?
No, there is no
Look at him
other
fucked up.
there is no other person that is like this should be the third. You know what I mean? It was
Can I
just
just
a
fake? Can I just fake cheat on you?
no. Man, man, that's all I got for that's all we got for the show today, guys. If there's anything else you guys want to talk about, otherwise we can go ahead and wrap this up.
I think we're good,
No, I'm
bro.
good, man.
It was a good
Just-
podcast.
yeah.
We talked some good shit today.
Hell yeah,
Man,
I
and
really wish Isaiah was here. I can't wait to
Oh,
have him
God.
back next week.
next
That
week's
was-
gonna be great with him.
Yeah, tell that nigga I'm mad, bro.
Yeah, we
For
got
real.
we
This
got-
would have been a really good one with him, but
We
we're gonna
got-
do.
we-
You can come to the Super Bowl thing at Blake's house, Zach.
yeah.
All right, bet. Say less.
Yeah, you know, I mean,
We'll
It's
get you
gonna
the
be a good
details on that.
time.
And
Yeah,
we'll have
let me know what's going on.
yeah,
After
and
details,
presentation is
Super
gonna be
Bowl night,
great.
Blake's house.
We got two.
All right.
We'll have two mics set up for it. We'll have on stands, so we'll have those set up, and we will have the cameras, everything ready for it. So like presentation for it's gonna be great, man. It's just be mainly a hangout, just kicking it. We're gonna let Isaiah and Blake do all the sports talk, because I don't know shit about football. And,
Alright.
and sometimes you gotta know your own strengths. But go ahead and plug where they
Yup.
can find you at, man.
All right, bet. Yeah, you can find me on Instagram, Yung CiD _ YUNGCID _. Then look up my music, Yung CiD, all that, bro. That's all I got right now. But just when you check the Instagram, there's gonna be a file in the bio. It takes you to all my SoundCloud, all that stuff, bro. Just look me up.
Yep, and I went ahead and
Yo,
typed
and
that
if
in
you-
the chat for anyone.
And if you're a new person watching this, I know we get a lot of views after, like, you know, after we post it. If you're just listening to this in the background at work or whatever it may be, you know, feel free to share this with like one or two people. We're just trying to grow. It's not like you have to force it down people's throats. We'll do that part.
Yep.
And just share it to somebody that you know cares about shit that you care about and likes talking and likes a good hang. You know what I mean? That's really what we're trying to do. On YouTube, when we post this on YouTube, if you're not already liking and subscribing, go ahead and like and subscribe. We're definitely gonna edit this. I took some good show notes in this one, some timestamps, so I'm gonna be able to edit this one pretty good.
Hell yeah. And we're
And
gonna
we're
follow
gonna
us
get
on
this one
Twitch.
posted for shit, sure.
follow us
gonna
on
be a good
Twitch.
time,
We're 50
man.
we're 50 we're really close to that 50 mark for the drinking episode. We'll have planned and let you guys know. We will not do it immediately. We'll plan it. We're really close to that. We're pushing that every episode.
I
We're
think I'm
close to
allergic
50.
to alcohol. I'm not gonna lie,
Well, I guess you'll be
We'll
the
have that
sober one.
conversation.
Yeah.
but
We'll have that conversation. But definitely appreciate everyone for watching, man. And one more time, give it up. I'm going to do the applause for Yung CiD for coming on. Second time. After 2 months, he's back. We might have to do another one in 2 months. Who knows?
Absolutely. We'll see.
yo,
Yep.
let's throw up peace signs. No, let's throw up. Let's just do this. Let's do this.
Hold on, let me get my shoulders right.
I'll put sunglasses on us in the thumbnail.
All right. That's a good one. Y'all keep it
Out
easy,
here.
man.
We're out, folks. Thanks for hanging out with us.